This is the moment narcissists realize they can't control you. Think narcissists only lose control when you walk away? Think again. What if the real turning point is when you stop playing their game altogether, while still standing right there? Wait till you hear the last point. It flips the entire power dynamic. 1. You start answering slowly, on purpose. Not ignoring, not ghosting, just deliberate, measured. You read their message, and instead of instantly reacting, you take a beat. That pause? It's unbearable to them. Not because of the weight, but because of what it suggests. You're thinking. You're weighing. You're not under the spell anymore. Narcissists feed on immediacy. They like to see their words snap you into action like a whip crack. But now, your delay is a subtle rebellion. You're not being cruel. You're being calm. That calm makes their ego itch. And for the first time, they suspect they're not the sun in your sky anymore. 2. You laugh at the wrong moment, and it scares them. Imagine they're launching into another one of their theatrical monologues, self-pity dressed as philosophy. They expect solemn nods, maybe even an apology from you for their pain. But instead, you chuckle. Not cruelly, but like someone who's finally seen the strings behind the puppet show. That laugh slices through the performance like a spotlight. Suddenly, they're exposed. They weren't expecting that. Humor is a language they don't control. They don't know how to respond to mockery, especially the gentle kind that doesn't come from cruelty, but clarity. Now they're the one feeling small. 3. You stop correcting their lies, and just let them talk. This one hits deep. Narcissists live for the game, twisting truth, baiting you into defending yourself, making you the villain just so they can play victim. But now, you don't play. You hear the falsehoods, the exaggerations, and instead of saying, "That's not what happened," you just blink, maybe smile, maybe say, "Okay." That tiny moment, that's a psychological earthquake. They realize the lie has no audience anymore. You're not trying to win, which means they've lost. It's not about logic or facts. It's about attention. And when you stop correcting them, they feel it like oxygen leaving the room. 4. You make eye contact, and it doesn't flicker. Before, maybe your eyes darted when they got angry. Maybe you dropped your gaze during one of their patented silent treatments. Not anymore. Now you hold their gaze, soft, steady, unblinking. It's not a stare down. It's presence. It says, "I see you. I'm not afraid of you, and I'm not playing along." That kind of eye contact dismantles the entire structure they've built, because narcissistic control isn't about power. It's about fear. The fear that you'll lose their approval. But when your gaze is calm and unshaken, they realize their approval no longer matters. That's when panic starts to set in. 5. You change the subject, and don't come back. You're sitting across from them and they bring up a drama. Maybe it's a grievance, maybe it's bait. Either way, it's designed to pull you in. But this time, you respond with something simple. "Anyway, did you see that article about whales singing at different frequencies? It's jarring. It breaks the rhythm." Narcissists thrive on cycles: conflict, resolution, praise, punishment. But you just skipped the cycle entirely. You changed the channel. And what's worse, you never flip back. That tells them something devastating. Their chaos isn't compelling anymore. You've emotionally unsubscribed. 6. You're genuinely bored by them, and they can feel it. This is the final blow. Narcissists can handle rage. They can feed off tears. But boredom? That's their kryptonite, because it means you're no longer emotionally invested, even negatively. You're not bitter. You're not angry. You're just done. When they talk, your eyes glaze ever so slightly. Not because you're trying to wound them, but because there's nothing left to react to. The performance is stale. The manipulation is predictable. The charm, transparent. And they know it. Deep down, they feel it. The thing they fear most: irrelevance.